That shot up is continue to put pressure over towards Sewer overall. Flash will be the defense mechanism for New York to try to hold on to this push up through B Tower. But honestly, for 100 Thieves, even though you give up A presence, you win mid-map and you win B Tower. It's not bad overall.
Yeah, good wall off as well in the stairwell, so they could really just focus on splitting the site. But look at Fury inside, doing work with these pistols. 100 Thieves having some trouble breaking through, but finally Asuna will land some key frags to get them into sight to try to play out this post-plant 3-on-3. Both players have won at very low health, so it's pretty even footing.
Here we go, though. New York already taking back B Tower, looking to threaten back over towards the rope itself. Instant trade comes out, but Dre is low. He will fall just up the shot up, and there's not much he can do with the double stack. And obviously, that's the position that Stellar has been routinely holding. But now on the cross, though, Bang's so worried about what's inside the site, they forget to kind of clear out A ramps completely, and Asuna will just walk right in front to the same angle. Now, Stellar wants a piece of the action, and maybe catching off a little bit more than he could hold, as he will be back down, and the defense has rotated beautifully.
First player.
Oh, big 1v1 by Derek. And at the same moment, Asuna just kind of peeks over through Mail and is able to take down Jason. Opportunity for Neptune to try to trade, but only collects one of two, which were still residing inside of Mail. So as B is going to be the target, Spike makes its way on. Defense trying to rotate to contest, but there is a numbers advantage here for 100 Thieves as they've gotten themselves to full rifles as well in the meantime.
Yeah, and they have plenty of times where they can't really get rattled on the Spike plant. Odorous, it's caught as Bang was covering there. Left. Now it's just your boy Dre, been spotted, getting pushed from multiple fronts. Not really a way in unless he does something incredibly heroic.
Well, he knows where all of the three last players are, at least in some regard. Gets the first. One more player down low is at 1 HP. The big contestant here would be Stellar up top. Finds a look at him, but Stellar forced our way in from the more traditional route. But look at
this Flash.
Fury are already here. Flashes out, but it doesn't, not even needed. Will grab both. We're going to go right into Showstopper to try to follow up. And, oh boy, he's actually got a player on site with him just over towards Ven. It's Jaesung. Will's got to be running low on the ability to use this bazooka, and Will just kind of let it extend over towards Dirt. But Jaesung down low has the ADS up, doesn't see Will underneath, which will be good for his third kill. Now it's a 2v3 retake needed for the Fury.
Yeah, smoke covering the default side, so Odorous will take around double stack. Stellar still playing inside. Mailroom is kind of cutting off that Heaven rotation here for your boy Dre, but your boy Dre still finds the mark, and now it's all on Bang down low and swung on by Odorous in 100 Thieves.
Forced to be main if you're 100 Thieves.
Rolling Thunder to push back mid. Now they're also coming out with the Showstopper. Shot up, connects with two off of that combination. Oh, gets caught in the paranoia, tries to escape. Doesn't, but Jaesung there for coverage from the vents, and 100 Thieves.
Played on split came from the offensive side, and they've won 50%. So must win round here. You feel like Seekers are coming through. The gravity well problem, fragment in combination. That's why you run the Astra if you're pulling the KO. Resurrection going to come out, but Neptune has read this pretty darn nicely. At least you thought. Nearly had an opportunity to take down three with them. Jaesung holding behind with the null command will go 1-for-1 as we pinstripe the kill feed. It'll be Dre that takes the first major advantage as he gets the operator in play to find Bang.
Yeah, and Asuna's trying to make sure that there is no res on Jaesung here, who did pop the KO ult, but some of this utility is kind of pushing Asuna back. In the meantime, though, Bang has found Jaesung finally getting stamped out there on timing. Stellar and Shot Up will trade. Now it's all on Asuna. Does have Spike possession, knows one is up there in B Heaven, but loses the fight. The Shot Up, and Fury pushed this operator off at Vince, but, you know, Fury are keen on peeking through these smokes, and Shot Up will be rewarded. And the blast back there onto Will, denying this mid control. B's being taken, though. I will say that Spike will actually get planted, but it's going to be a 3-on-4 post plant. Instead, he's going to do some work on this Lark at middle. Oh, he does!
And has he? Okay. The timing absolutely flawless as Dre was looking to rotate back over to B Tower. So all of a sudden, you've got a post plant 3v3. Now, granted, let's not get too excited. It is just Sheriffs, but you hit shots like that and anything is possible, especially with the amount of utility that's still left that you could possibly use, including, by the way, a couple of cyber cages that Stellar can make life difficult with. Cosmic Divide will be spent. Odorous on the way forward. Fragment deep. You expect Bang in the close corner, not necessarily, but still makes it work at least initially. Shot up deep, even trades 1v1. Derek versus Jaesung, caught on the reload, and Jaesung will finally punch it home with
to force the defense to break up a little bit.
Yeah.
However, that gave them so much information. The fault line really just, again, bogging 100 Thieves down. They pop the Showstopper. They're trying to force their way through, and it will land. Running out of time.
Problem, though. 10 seconds. You've got to get the Spike forced down. Good kills coming through, and then we'll just no need for the spike.
No
Apparently,
need.
just win it by elimination.
It's how 100 Thieves are able to respond. There's a lot of pressure coming, and honestly, Derek's kind of stuck in no man's land. But good flashes gets him some support for now. He is able to get his one frag, but now he's starting to get close in on, but gets in behind Neptune. Really well done. Runs out of ammo and finally caught.
But the frenzy did connect. You thought for maybe a moment he was going to do the impossible. So now 2v2, Spike can be planted by the Fury. And Stellar is up top while Bang is going to read out exactly where these members are. And okay, now you know both of them are stacked. And you have to feel like Stellar needs to come down and help this at certain points. Or maybe just you'll just do it yourself here, Bang. That's fine too, I suppose. Second pistol will work out as well for 100 Thieves, just as the first.
Trying to backstab here through Rope's position, but Asuna, ready for it, but not quick enough on the trigger. That'll give Fury a little bit of space here to start collapsing on A. Derek found out at elbow.
Order is getting aggressive through A tower, though, kind of gives up a key high ground position. So it turns to a 2v2, still doable here for Fury, but what a shot from Bang on the corner.
See you later.
Thunder earned. Neptune's got both hands up. Does he want to commit this to try to save the round? I was going to say, I'm irking just as much as you
situational.
are. Yeah.
You don't know if they're together. One might not get stunned, and then you've spent that.
Well, gets information on the first, holds the trigger, nearly gets the benefit of the second.
As the cam, keeping an eye on this, Will playing from underneath, and also we have the Sky from Asuna ready to counter flash as well to try to help this team out a little bit, but Jaesung fights through, but Stellar on the balcony, able to get one back. Now Bang pitching in. It's an all-out war. But Fury are on top, all up to Derek now. 1v2, it spikes down, and he gets a res.
Yeah. I was say the res is definitely still plausible. Fault line gets re-earned, and Neptune just slides up the ropes.
Through vents to A heaven, and that's what's making things a little bit tricky here. Showstopper out from Will, though, pushes back to B lobby side as prompts Fury to push out the opposing side, but Will still controls B main. That's huge to help set up for the retake if they need to, but they don't. Stellar with the ghost.
That is unbelievable from Stellar!
What?
How has he been able to... What? We'll break it down in a moment. Neptune still has an opportunity, though, for the 1v3. Flash fault line combo comes through. Will deny...
Ooh, I have a little early mid battle here.
Yeah, first time we've seen something like this. One shot will recognize this little jump peek comes through. The flash is perfect. Null command is part of the equation. Try to get NY out of the middle, but that's not going to happen. No need to stop utility when the weapons are doing the work for you if you're 100 Thieves.
Yeah, Asher discovered there inside Ramen. As your boy Dre and company looking to try to get back out to middle. They do still have spike possession. That's really the only thing going their way. As that was just such a great sequence of utility from 100 Thieves to stuff that mid control and get a bunch of frags out of it. They didn't even lose health there.
Yeah.
Not a single drop of blood was spilt for 100 Thieves. Or shield tarnished. Thing's still fully polished, man.
Straight off the rack.
Yep.
Odorous, the Nebula up just to try to get some sort of a peek over to what's happening at A tower. Will, of course, is still waiting, and oh boy, this is going to be another simultaneous peek. Paranoia in play on combination. Also through fragment a part of it.
How's Stellar alive?
Concussed. I was going to say, so not for long. Spike will be on, and we'll have an opportunity to plant. Dre is behind this play, actually, and will take down the first. Gets a good look at the second, doubles up. And the defense for 100 Thieves may have to consider what they really want to try to go for. This resurrection's going to be in part of the play. You know that Dre's still nearby, but Jaesung's also helping from Raptors. And yeah, 100 Thieves just are not going to get out of this back alleyway of the B tower.
Push from Fury up through A heaven. Quick flank throw through middle, but they've been caught.
Yep. So it's all on to Asuna. Oh my goodness, he gets to nearly the third Derek to follow, and it's just the two defenders of 100 Thieves to hold strong. It's a 2v5 win, if you want to call it that. I also say you do have trap wires that can potentially be a problem as you try to push through. The null command will eliminate the opportunity for that to really get involved, but Bang down low does at least down Jaesung and finish off Neptune completely. If you're Fury, you would love to get some clearance to try to get your KO back up into the action, but the problem about it is Shot Up has already committed forward, trying to catch a timing here onto Will, and oh, it's absolutely beautifully done. Jaesung will expire, but the spike will be planted. We go 3v3.
Yeah, 100 Thieves are at least all in position early to set up this retake here. No ults in play, however, other than the Tour de Force that's out for your boy Dre. So it's going to just come down to teamwork and basic utility to get in. Derek finds the first entry.
Oh, and he gets a second as well. They know exactly where Shot Up is positioned. It's going to be a double peek, and Stellar will finish it off. Two super solid defensive halves, but 100 Thieves just a bit better. And yeah, 100 of these are already ready for it. The thing about this is they're not going to know about a rewrap, but you do still have Asuna lurking towards A if there were to be one, but it's not going to happen. Bang on the inside. Fine, no worries there. Derek and Stellar getting involved, and yeah, the numbers just too good as 100 Thieves will once again win a pistol, but this time do it with the Prime Gaming Flawless. Well, getting into the late stages of this second round, Will is going to be tested, and he at least is able to go 1 for 1. Not bad overall, but here comes the New York Fury very quickly from this short position. Derek, last one left on the site, cannot take the 1v1 with Odorous, and Dre stops the connector play from Stellar. So the spike will be planted successfully, and it'll be a 1v3 for Bang, who looks like he actually wants to go quickly. Paranoia is out, gets the shoulder of Odorous, at least information for now. Has an idea on where Dre may be positioned, but the problem is, where's that third member lurking at? Because that's that third member that likely will get the kill, and it's Neptune who's playing it off. As they peek towards grass, they'll 100% know it's coming over towards A. Flash is out. Asuna in the corner is good for the opener, and will they do it again? Opening kills are looking good. Derek, what? The transfer down to Dre at the end, who missed the option. And the faster they do this, the better, because Dre is getting closer and closer to coming through. Paranoia was still being held onto. That's going to be the initial entry. Knives also a part of the equation for Will as he gets around the side, but the flashes, he's been team flashed beyond recognition. And now the long lurk of Dre is here. The Rolling Thunder will actually not find the kill attempt onto Bang, but Dre still has an angle where both defenders have to cross by him. Nebula comes out. You also have the sentry turret in play. 100 Thieves get across, but it's Dre who gets the double. 3 overall and a Red Bull clutch. Maybe to feel things out over towards B, and well, not anymore. Guiding Light will actually kind of read this. Smoke will come through, and no, they're just going to force itself right out. And ooh, the showstopper actually does not finish Derek. 2 HP he lives with, but the site is under threat as Fury make their way out.
Oh, they're trying to actually push through Link to an A split? Not anymore. Will shuts down Sewer, so they have to stay on this B site. Now they're getting split wide open. It's just Jaesung left. He will get the plant, but fending off 3 defenders?
No.
Walk into it. You might be in for trouble. Oh, yeah, he's been spotted. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, 45 seconds on the clock. You got to commit to something if you're New York Fury, and there's not a lot of information to go off of at the moment anywhere on the map. So it's going to have to be just a gut check call. And Will's going to hold a corner with support. Derek nearby.
Yes, he is right there to help out. Still has a flash available.
Nobody checks the corner? Will take 2 for free. Fury's still fighting back, but Asuna, who just persisted at the back of the site, is able to collect the last 2, no problem. But Bang looking to respond with Paranoia. That'll slow things up. And then the Rolling Thunder to even further stall out this hit from Fury. But Odorous has made his way on towards site, but without much really regard towards any potential success. And Fury are a bit caught right now, but are making it work.
Oh, Asuna gets caught as well in awkward space. I feel like 100 Thieves kind of threw that away.
Absolutely.
They had shut down the garage with the Rolling Thunder. They were getting some good frags. They were ready to go, and then they just kind of forced a couple of fights they didn't really need to towards that tunnel into garage, and now it's all on Will 1 versus 2. Yes, shut up, your boys are low on HP, but he's got the shorty as a secondary. He needs to find another weapon right away. He needs to put that op down. Will he even know that they're low on health? That was the other question. If not, he may commit to this op, and that might be his demise. This could be an easy spray down with the rifle.
Or Will's just really good. Knives are through, but shut up.
Read.
Yeah, they sure do. Just comes down to, do they get the responses required? And slipping into the Nebula Bang that keeps him alive a little bit longer, especially with Asuna collecting the double right in front. Bang now in his own smoke. That'll be good, and
spawn. He knows that 100 Thieves have gotten aggressive in A lobby because of it, so now he's getting in that back line, but 100 Thieves are just not paying mind to it. They're still fighting at A lobby, and they're winning almost everything. Finally, Jaesung and Odorous fight back, and now we're at a weird 2v2, especially with this position.
They don't know Bang is still inside, actually. Odorous is so confident. They have no idea that he's here, but he gets caught with the Paranoia in hand. So the New York Fury...
That timing's so unreal, man.
They will salvage this, and the Seeker's getting earned, but will it make much of a difference? Stellar's going to force the gunfight! 1v2 from Stellar on the flank, the Red Bull clutch! Okay, Will just running on through. Spike's not a part of the equation yet. They are starting to make a commitment, but Orders maybe has pushed everyone back. But with the trade coming out, there will still be a commitment from 100 Thieves, who have been so good in their pistols so far throughout this series. It looks like we should expect the same, unless Dre has something to say. He's got 5 shots in the Headhunter and a Classic with 3 abbreviated health pools. Still doable.
Yep, he's about to get his teleport back as well to try to maybe pull off something. Spike goes down. He's creeping and crawling around the stairs.
He's on. If you hit one good long shot, he's going to...
Well,
he's seen by the flash, sees 2 players in front of him, fault line will concuss, and that'll be the end. I don't believe even seen, let alone will it be taken care of, and oh boy.
I don't know about Neptune in the back, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. And that's everything. Fault line will hit nicely. Flashes to follow, but Austin around the back has kept it interesting, and maybe even more so than that. Dre from A-Link will be able to at least tally up 1 elimination, but this is a very difficult 1v2 post-plant.
Absolutely. Might have full help, but that Spike's planted in an open position, and Derek is not bottlenecked into middle. He has garage control, while a turret watches the Spike from window. Calls. Will has an interesting angle, though, on top of double stack. Has some support as well. And yeah, they're just getting run through the gauntlet. And it might be another flawless here for 100 Thieves. Now your boy Dre takes that away, but still a big win for 100 Thieves nonetheless, as expected.
Place in their orders. And it's going to be an aggressive double stack in towards A long. Oh, and Jason's giving away his position. That's enough for Derek to at least hold. Bang able to find the cross. And the first 2 kills are as clean as you could possibly want them to be. A site now absolutely under threat. And Neptune was thinking maybe about trying to challenge, but the nanoswarms will dissuade any further implication towards that, as the Spike will be planted behind it.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough retake here to try to keep their upper bracket life alive. Just 3 versus 5. Neptune, though, able to get 1 there onto Will, making things a little bit easier. They try to hop down. They're making something happen.
Yeah, it works out pretty well. Neptune gets the double coming right through the link side. Now also has the fault line. Knows that Stellar's in the corner, but has going to trust that he's going to do it with the Classic and nearly gets the full-on ace. But Stellar quick to get the trade. 100 Thieves take a 13-5.